Hey everybody, this is Toray, and this is a new Let's Play series I'm going to be bringing to you. It's Transformers War of Cybertron. This is the first part of the Transformers series, and I'm going to be bringing this Let's Play series straight through. I have 7 chapters recorded on part 1 only.
Civil war has ravaged
And I'll stay
Cybertron,
quiet for this
home
part.
world to the Transformers for millions of years. Megatron, leader of the Decepticons, recently discovered an ancient power that will give him the edge to win over the hated Autobots. Called Dark Energon, this power remains locked away in an orbital station under the protection of a Sky Commander named Starscream.
So, yeah, that's the storyline right there. So, you start off as a Decepticon, so it's pretty cool. I can actually say I really enjoyed this game. It's so different. I expected something else. I got it off of Steam during the Christmas sale. So, you know, I saw the trailer, and the trailer was like, wow. And then I actually looked some gameplay footage that was out on YouTube. And I was like, look, I'm getting this game. It's pretty damn good. So, Chapter 1 is basically you're Megatron, or you have a choice of other guys too, but I usually play Megatron because it's cooler. And you're in the search of Dark Energon. The gameplay and the graphics on this is amazing. I suggest if you see it, I love that part. You object Megatron, he'll blast you. He don't care who you are. So basically, if you see this on Steam for really cheap, get it. I mean, the first one is already really cheap. I got it off for $4.99, the first one, and the second one I got off for $19.99. I was half off. Even for full price, this game's a steal. And the graphics and gameplay is amazing. You have your basic attack. You can switch weapons for different attacks. You can transform. I'm not too keen of Megatron transforming into a tank. Come on. Megatron that I know, according to the cartoon series and all that, he was a gun. If this happened before they came to Earth, the Battle of Cybertron, he was a gun. He was always a gun. And this kind of gets confusing in this part. You'll see right here.
I am Starscream, and I have protected my station for over 1,000 years.
Starscream was an Autobot?
Megatron, leader of the Decepticons. This space station is Decepticon property. Surrender
They never really get into Starscream's backstory.
You've traveled a long way just to meet your doom.
So, just take out the turrets and continue through. But yeah, I like to see he turns into a tank. Not too fond of that part. I mean, story and history-wise, he's always been a gun. I guess that's close enough to a gun as you can get. Anybody remembers the toy? He was a silver gun, and there was a whole big thing that it looked too realistic to a real pistol. Hold on, I like this part. Don't speak it to. And this line.
The honor is all yours.
He's awful. So the toy was a silver gun. And a lot of parents got an uproar that kids were using it, and it looked so realistic. So I can understand it's realistic to a gun, but that was just classic childhood toys that we grew up with. There was some amazing Transformers. Of course, Megatron was the coolest one that they reconstructed. Even Soundwave was a tape deck player. And of course you got to get with the times, but back then, a tape deck. It looked like an actual tape deck. And of course I was just looking for stuff. I'm just checking the settings, making sure everything is, right. The graphics are all set. So, back in the day, it looked like a regular cassette deck. If you guys don't know what a cassette deck is, and I'm way too damn old for you guys.
The welcome wagon.
And there go the Autobots. this game actually makes you feel like you're in there. The way, you know, transform, things transform for you. It's just, it's very well done. And if anyone, honestly, if anyone gives it bad reviews, I don't know why. I mean, I've only gotten through chapter 1, and chapter 1 I love it. And it's a pretty long, you know, chapter 1 is pretty lengthy. I mean, it took me 7 episodes to complete just chapter 1. That's without cutting off. I didn't cut off anything. I think I might have cut off like me pausing because, you know, bio break and all that stuff. But
Ambush their ambush. I like it. Bind the controls to that service arm.
there we go, looking around. And it's this you gotta click on. The controls are easy to use. There's nothing, you know. I had some problems knowing how to use Energon, because the Energon would not. I would have low health, and Energon would not. I still have problems with Energon. Is there anyone who can explain that's played this game how the Energon actually works? Because I've actually sat on the Energon, and it wouldn't fill up my health bar. So what's the deal? And when I'll get to chapter 2, once I stopped at the end of chapter 1, and I filmed this for you guys. So it's, I can't say it's even a puzzle because I haven't really come across a puzzle. But I love the battle system. There's Soundwave.
Transmit your coordinates, Soundwave, and I want everything ready upon my
I love
arrival.
Soundwave was, I think this my favorite. I had some favorite Transformers. I love Soundwave because he was a cassette tape. Megatron, the original, the pistol. You had my favorite of all time was, I think it was a jet called Starfire. I think he makes his appearance in here. I'm pretty sure that was him. I can't remember if it was because the footage just was filmed about a week ago. And he was a jet, but he looked like jets from Robotech, that you can actually transform him where the arms are sticking out the side and he's still half jet and half robot. That was my favorite too. It was like I was playing, had a Transformer toy and a Robotech toy at the same time. And if you don't know what Robotech is, then of course I even feel more older then, because Robotech was one of the first, I wouldn't say first, but it was one of the most well-known animes that made it to American back in, like, I would say 70s or late 70s or early 80s. Robotech was, I consider, one of the best anime series, because it was to me, it was one of the very first that actually brought in a love story. Now, of course, I know a lot of the characters. There was Rick Hunter, which was the main guy. There was Min-Mei, which was the person that he thought he loved, because she was this superstar singer. And then there was Lisa Hayes, which was commander of the ship, and he fell in love with her afterwards, like after some time. So, I mean, that was the very first one that she fell in love. So I'm gonna end this chapter right here. I'm gonna continue talking to the next chapter on more stuff. All right. So continue to the next chapter, and I'll continue more about the Robotech and Transformer series. All right, everyone. Later.
I am counting.